80% of citizens want more climate action from their leader. That's a lot of people who want to be engaged in climate action. So how can we take that interest and that motivation and translate it into tangible actions where people are actually making a difference? So that's what we're going to discuss in this video today, so let's get into it. I bring awareness to the marketing as a force for good movement, and I love talking about the topic sustainable marketing. On my YouTube channel, I encourage you every time to step into the ecomarketer role and to really harness it in your everyday work. So I hope that you'll like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. The United Nations recently published the results for their People's Climate Vote Survey. Over 73,000 people from over 85 countries engaged in the survey and came together to give their 2 cents on what climate means to them. So here were the key takeaways. 4 out of 5 people want their governments to take stronger action on climate change. 86% of those surveyed want government leaders to put aside the current geopolitical differences that are dividing us and focus all in on climate. 72% of everybody in the world wants to see a more rapid transition away from fossil fuels. And over half of those surveys truly care and worry more about climate change now than at the same time a year ago. So these are some pretty serious figures. And I think my biggest takeaway from looking at this data and how the survey was conducted and what people are saying, what citizens are saying over the world, is people are more aware and engaged in the impacts and what's happening with climate change today more than ever before. The population, the general population, no longer views that climate change is a distant problem in the far-off future and that they want to see action happening from their leaders and from their countries and from their communities. So what can climate communicators do about it? Let's dig into it. As a climate communicator and sustainable marketer, I bring awareness to the marketing as a force for good movement, and I encourage you to step into the eco-marketer role every single day. If you like this video, I hope you'll subscribe to my channel for more. So let's get back into it. Citizens are more aware about the impacts of climate change than they have ever been before. So this calls for climate optimism. We are finally in a place where we can start bringing and bridging that awareness to tangible action. Awareness is always the first step. So now we need to take informed optimism, take that awareness, bridge it with informed optimism, and push us towards climate action. So as climate communicators, we have a rare gift where we can use our talents of creativity and educating awareness and these type of tools to bridge more education, enlighten, engage, and empower people to take climate action. So here are a few things that you can consider. Number 1, give people the actionable tools they need to make a difference. If you talk about climate topics, after engaging in educating, bringing awareness to that climate topic, give your community 1, 2, or 3 actionable ways that they can start taking that knowledge and transporting it into action. Number 2, keep people engaged with informed optimism. Now that people are engaged and they know climate change is impacting their everyday lives, we need to keep them enthusiastic and engaged for the long haul. Because let's be honest, when we talk about the climate movement and everything that we're trying to do to build a better and more ethical, sustainable world, it's not going to be a quick solution. There is a long journey and process that we're working on. And as marketing communicators, you can be that positivity and that momentum to help citizens keep moving forward. So how can you do that? How can you spread informed optimism? Communicate with solutions to problems. Use community stories to engage citizens and use and always highlight positive outcomes. So the results of this survey put an extra step into my walk this morning. Even though looking at the data might feel a little bit overwhelming and also a bit negative, Now I'm seeing more than ever before that citizens understand the impacts of climate change. They are engaged to make action and they want to make a difference in their day-to-day lives, within their communities or within their work culture. That's really exciting because this has been the most difficult piece for us to get started on the climate movement, is actually getting people to understand the science and to get that motivation that they want to start making change. So we are finally there, and you see it in the survey results. Now, as climate communicators, it is now our responsibility to start aiding those people and bridging them from awareness and understanding of the problem into tangible action. And that comes through creative storytelling and informed optimism. So if you liked this video, please subscribe for more. Until next time, see you then.